Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you guys here. So today we are doing a beautiful pick a card reading for you guys, and this pick a card topic is what makes you intimidating to people, alright, or why are people intimidated by you. Okay, so that is the topic for today's pick a card over here on YouTube, and I will be doing a part 2 on my Patreon, and the part 2 of this topic will be the message that they are scared to send you. All right, so this could be your person, the person that you are crushing on, the person that is your romantic interest. We will see what this person is scared and terrified to send you. All right, so we will unmask the truth on Patreon. So in case you want to support me there, or you want to check out the content I create there, do check it out in the description box below, my loves. So you have 3 options to choose from. We have crystals for you today: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. Go with your gut instinct, whichever is pulling you. You can go and choose all 3 piles. You can choose 2 piles, 1 pile. The ball is totally in your court, my loves. Alright, so thank you so much, and I will see you in your piles. Do check out the description box below for my Amazon wish list links. My birthday is coming on 4th January. So if you guys want to wish me, you can get in touch with me through my social media. You can also gift me tarot decks and oracle decks. The Amazon wishlist links are also given below. You can donate to my channel through PayPal. Alright, thank you so much, my loves, and see you in your piles. Peace. Alright, so pile 1, let's dive into your reading and see why are people intimidated by you. Pile 1, why are they scared of you? What scares them about you? Alright, let's see. Pile 1 spirit, why are people intimidated by pile 1? Why are people intimidated by pile 1? We have the mystic, but in reverse. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have beggar. All right, so we'll keep that there. Okay, so pile 1, why are people intimidated by you? With the mystic in reverse, this is telling me that there is something about you which is an open book, but there's some missing information in that book, or there's some dots that do not connect about you in their mind. Like there are a lot of things that you express about yourself to people, right? You're very expressive. You could be very bold, confident. The way you appear is very, like, people see you and they feel like, the way you speak, the way you communicate, that you are an open book, that you don't hide certain things about yourself, right? But as they get to know you more, it's like there are some dots about you that do not connect. There are some aspects of your personality that look a bit too contradictory, and like people start doubting whether they can trust you. Okay, so there's some trust issues coming up here, where people know that you're an open book, but at the same time there's something that they do not know about you, and they constantly feel like they want to get to know you more, but the more they try to get to know you, the more, like, the further they get from knowing you. What is this, pile 1? Wow, this is interesting. So you keep people at bay, like you know how to keep people at bay. You know how to keep people guessing about you. You know how to keep people amused by you, wondering about you, right? But at the same time, there's a lot of expression that comes out of you. So it's not like you are doing this on purpose. Like, it's just a part of your personality to be able to keep people at bay and protect yourself. But the way you protect yourself is very tricky, pile 1. It's very tricky. So there's a lot of information about you that people know, but it's like the dots don't connect about what they know about you, because there's still some information missing. Like, there are some essential pages of the book that are torn apart and kept with you, that you hide at all costs. And people know that there's something mysterious about you, but they will never be able to know unless and until you really trust them. So it's like people themselves develop trust issues towards you because of this defense mechanism that you have about yourself, right? Your intuition could be very, very strong, spot on about people. You get messages through your dreams, signs, synchronicities. You're very psychic as a person. Okay, so you can read the energy of a person. This really intimidates people, because it's like you can know people without people knowing you. Okay, you can see through people without people actually getting to know the real you. So this intimidates people about you like very badly. It's like people want to beg you for like letting them in, or like telling them some things that you're hiding from them, and they know that you're hiding something, but it's like they still cannot figure it out, because it's like you add a lot of information, right? So people cannot really ask you, because it's like they feel something inside that's missing, but they can't tell intellectually that there's something missing. That's the tricky part about it, which is really intimidating to people. So people like want to take you out for coffee, tea, to like get information out of you, okay, right? Because there's like a special connection that you have with the cosmos, with the universe, with the divine. Like there's something very mystical about you, and people want to like get to know that part of yourself, but you really keep that at bay, okay? And it's like people start to become codependent on you. That's what you avoid. Like you don't like it when people like start begging you, or start like obsessing about you, or being possessive, or want to control you, dominate you. So it's like that's the reason why you have developed this aspect of your personality, right? So it's like you know how to take chances on yourself, but people kind of feel scared of taking a chance with you, because again, those trust issues are something they intuitively pick up, because it's an intuition that they are getting. It's not like something logical, or yeah, wow, that's deep, pile 1. All right, so let's see what is intimidating about pile 1. What? Envious. Interesting. Yeah, it's like with the envious card, pile 1. You see how like there's a couple in the dark there? Although the lights are on, but like, sorry, this person is in the dark, but the couple is like together, you know, maybe about to kiss, or, you know, getting together, loving on each other, right? And this person is watching them, right? I feel like you have a lot of obsessive people. Like people get obsessed with you, pile 1. And that is the reason why like you have had to have this this way of kind of tricking people to make them think that you are revealing a lot, but you're not really, right? Because you only trust people who are really close to you on a level where you can trust them. So it's like people feel on the sidelines. Like people feel that they are watching your life on the sidelines, and like they wonder what you do in your free time, or they wonder what you are like in the bedroom, okay? A lot of people fantasize about you, okay? They're also envious of like your ability to intuitively know things about others without them knowing things about you, okay? This is very, very intimidating. Yeah, because we have the safe card here at the bottom of the deck here, okay? Safe. So something about how safe you make people feel, how safe you make people feel when they are around you is like, it's what is going on here? You make people safe, feel safe, and they get addicted to that safety, and then they get jealous that you will provide that safety to others, and you let another person into that safe bubble that you have. People get intimidated by the fact that you don't let anyone in. You only let a few people in that you truly trust, and when you do provide that safe space, it's something that everyone wants from you. Like it's like they want to be in your safe space too. They want to like chill with you, hang out with you, get to know you, like have this, you know, talk like deep in the night, you know, in the darkness of night, like just sitting together and talking about like deep conversations with you. Like they want to have those deep conversations and awaken compassion within you. They want you to have compassion for them, okay? But like they feel lonely because you it's like they feel inadequate to give you the safety that you require, or like how can they meet your needs Like you have needs that are unspoken of. You never tell people what you need, so you can test people to see whether they will meet your needs without you telling them. And this is something that intimidates people because they really can't get close to you. This could also intimidate your enemies because they really can't like plot on you or do something harmful to you. Okay, you have been through a lot. I'm already picking that up. You've been through a lot in your life, right? So that is something that I think people really want to get to know, but you keep people at bay. All right, so people really don't know you, even though they feel and they think that they know a lot. Okay, and that's something that's very, very intimidating. There are some people who are also like jealous of you, jealous of your ability to get attention, your ability to get people obsessed with you. So the same sex, for example, like if you're a female, other females could be very jealous of you. Some people do it knowingly, some people like just unknowingly feel jealous of you because of this attribute that you have, right? And they are intimidated to approach you or intimidated to let you in to their heart as well, because they feel a distance from you, or they feel like, you know, your defense mechanism in some way. But it's very abstract, like it's not something that's very upfront. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, all right, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you take care of your money, you take care of your responsibilities. You could be very financially independent. Some of you could be married as well, but you take care of the money sufficiently, like you know, knowing how to handle money, knowing how to handle your finances or the work that you do. You're very good at what you do, you're very skilled at what you do. Okay, people just want to give to you, right? And that is intimidating to other people. Whereas there are some people who want to give to you so that they can get something back in return, and that's when you show them the door or you show them your value. Okay, because it's like there's an unequal energy exchange where they are expecting something, and that's disrespectful. Yeah, there's a lot of like tests that you throw at people. That's why I'm like kind of finding it hard to like traverse in like your spider web. I'm hearing interesting pile one. Wow. Okay, so people find like the way that you go about life is like very very mysteriously, right? Yeah, Six of Cups, that's the water sign energy here. Okay, something about people from your past as well, like people that you have grown up with or people that you know from your childhood, your cousins, your family members. These people are also like jealous of your like uprising. I'm hearing your new era, your glow up era that you're entering in your life. These people are like envying, like watching you with envy and evil eye, because you are taking care of your money, you are being yourself, you are flourishing. Okay, these people could never imagine you becoming independent and self-sufficient with what you did. These people could have doubted you. They could have put certain doubts in you as well, insecurities in you, but you shut the door on them, or you are about to, or something like that. Like you shut the door on people that don't value you. Okay, and that's what intimidates people. Pile one spirit. Why do people find pile one intimidating? What's intimidating about pile one? We have the Two of Cups. There's something about your relationships, your love life. People just want to be your lover. Like people who come across you, they feel like they are your soulmate, because again, you talk a lot, or you reveal a lot of things, or you have interests in a lot of different things which are very unconventional or very mysterious or very unique, and people start feeling safe with you, and then they start like demanding your compassion, right? And that's when you like ghost them, or you cannot deal with that because you feel like they're trying to intrude their energy in order to get something out of you, right? So people find the fact that you do a lot of things privately and you don't let other people know like what you do privately intimidating, because then some people fear what you would do, some people are suspicious of what you would do, whereas others are jealous of what you have. Same sex could be jealous of the relationship, the love that you share with your partner, with your lover. And the opposite sex wants to grab a hold of you, like they are possessive of you. So if you are in a relationship with your lover and you have a male friend, this male friend is like extremely jealous of your lover, of your love life. At the bottom of the deck we have Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, yeah, so something about like an emotional detachment, like even though you are present with people, you are emotionally detached. You can listen to others' emotions, you can let others pour their emotions to you, but you're not someone who is looking for emotional support from people in some way. And this intimidates people. Like then people want to, I'm also hearing like you could have come across a lot of people who wanted to emotionally manipulate you, you know, in order to get things out of you, in order to get information out of you, in order to get secrets out of you. You could have been around a lot of people that misused the information that you gave them about yourself. Pile 1. And this is what shaped you up to become this beautiful mystery. But people want to keep figuring it out and they keep getting trapped in your spider web, which is necessary, I'm hearing. It's like it's something that people have to master. Like they have to keep trying again and again to figure out the best way to like create the safe space with you, because they feel safe, but do you though? Your safety is your concern, and this is something that you protect at all costs. You keep private. The safe space is something you keep private at all costs. Maybe you don't call people at your home, or you keep a lot of things private. It could be your love life, it could be your home, and people find that very intimidating. Like, what are you doing in your free time? Pile 1. Who are you loving on? Who are you kissing right now? Like, people think that they are your soulmate and that you cannot be with anyone else, right? So people get very obsessed with you and they get intimidated that you can give to anyone and that you're not giving to them. That's very intimidating to them. Okay. Wow. Interesting. So you could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Okay. Let's see. Spirit, tell me about pile 1. What is intimidating about pile 1 here? What's intimidating about pile 1? Something about your eyes as well, pile 1, like it pulls people in. Your stare, the way you stare at people, it's like, wow, interesting. So people feel like you're playing with them. Like you stare at them like you want them, but then you like stop focusing on them, or you stop talking to them. But when you are with them, like they feel that you are doing this on purpose, like you are pulling them in with your eye contact on purpose, but you're not. It's like people mistake your attentiveness, your sweetness, your kindness for like being in love with them. Like that's how delusional they are. They become delusional in your energy, like Delulu, literally. Because of the stare, like I'm picking up the stare, your eyes, right? So your eyes, the way you stare at people could be very, very intimidating. Pile 1. What is intimidating, Spirit, about pile 1? We have the unicorn, good fortune and friendship. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, dagger. Conflict and danger lie in wait. Okay, that's you literally, pile 1. Okay, you know that there's some conflict around, as long as like people are trying to dig into you and trying to get to know you. Like there's some defenses that you draw. Okay, you have strong boundaries with people, and that intimidates people. People are intimidated by like how you are outspoken. Okay, like when you are outspoken, you attract your soul group, or you attract people who are good for you, good for your mental health, good for your physical health. Like you attract people that are on your vibration, because you keep raising your vibration, you keep leveling up, you keep cleaning your space, you keep cleaning your inner energies. Okay, and you keep attracting good fortune because of this, and you attract things out of thin air. People are intimidated by this. Like, so if you can attract pile 1, you can also like curse, or you can also like trap, or like harm. So people are scared by how you can harm someone or harm people, because you can also attract, you can repel, or you can like break people apart. Something about like your dark femininity, even if you're a masculine, something about your dark feminine energy is very potent. It's very I'm hearing pulsating. It's pulsating through you. Okay, so people should not mistake your sweetness for weakness, or your kindness for weakness, and they realize this, and that's something very intimidating, because you come across as someone who's very nurturing, giving and loving, but you also know your worth and value. You also know how to state certain boundaries when it comes to your safe space, and your safe space is also the water, which is your emotions, right? Because you are the queen here. Beautiful, look at that. You're the queen or the king here, right? You know how to protect your emotions, you know how to safeguard yourself, you know, and protect your compassion for people that deserve it. I'm hearing this is what intimidates people. Like you don't give out your emotions so freely to people, and that's very unique about you. You could have a very activated third eye. Okay, you're a divine being having a human experience, right? So very, very intuitive. You get messages from spirit, from the divine. Some people are intimidated also by the fact that you believe so much in the divine and the spiritual, and that the spirit guides literally protect you. Like people have seen examples of how you are protected, okay, through dangerous situations, through situations where people have tried to attack you or bring more conflict in your life, even though you have been through enough. People have seen like how you are divinely protected or divinely supported, right? Because you are this unicorn, and people want to like project that you are delusional because you do this. That's their projection. Okay, you need to check out my pick a card reading on what are they projecting on you. Okay, you need to check that out in my pick a card playlist. But regardless, I feel like that's what intimidates people here. Pile 1, that you see through things. You also predict things about people that like people get shocked by, and then they deny it, and then it comes true eventually, and that's when they remember you, and by then you are gone. Your safe space from them, from their life is gone, because you tested them and they failed miserably. So now you have that protection barrier towards these people. Okay, wow, that's so interesting. Pile 1. Okay, it's like people can't get enough of your sweetness, of your kindness, your nurturing energy, and so they want to like latch on to you. Now there could be like at times you attract people who want to stick onto you because of the good karma that you have, good karam that you have. People want to like latch on to you because of that, because you have not harmed anybody, you have not hurt anybody. So it's like people get jealous of the good karam that you have. They get jealous of that. Pile 1, they get jealous of the good fortune that you attract, but they don't see like what you had to go through, how many struggles and challenges in the past you had to go through to be able to just have faith and rely on the divine, to be able to attract these friendships and good fortune and a loving relationship. But when they see you with someone, when they see you in privacy, when they feel that you are gone from their life, they start getting jealous and like angry and intimidated, because now they can't approach you, because now you're moved on, and you're flourishing without them. You start flourishing without these people. Okay, yeah, pile 1. So it's like they feel like a beggar in front of you, literally. Like, you make people feel like a beggar, and that intimidates people. Like, you intimidate people like that, and it's like they have to come correctly to you. If they don't come correctly, if they don't value and support and create the safe space like you do for yourself, it's easy for you to cut them out. Like, and that's something that is scary, because then they don't know from which angle you are coming at in terms of the spider web that you have. Okay, wow. So something about unicorns. Maybe you love unicorns. All right, that's something I'm picking up. I think I mentioned the zodiac signs here. Spirit, anything else? High priestess. We have the high priestess here. Pisces energy, very strong. Okay, so let me know in the comments. Like, 12th house energy as well, very strong 12th house energy coming through here in this pile. Okay, so pile 1, let me know in the comments down below who you guys are. This is mystical energy. This is like unicorn, otherworldly, intergalactic, multi-dimensional energy that you have. Okay, and people can't get enough of this, like, and they're intimidated to approach you because of this. Pile 1. All right, so thank you so much, pile 1, for tuning in. Check out the description box below if you would like to give back to me through my PayPal, or check out my Patreon for extra content, or part 2 of this reading of the message that they are scared to send you. All right, do like, share and subscribe, my loves. It really helps my videos to circulate on YouTube. All right, and is there anything else I'm missing, my loves? Yeah, I love to chat with you guys on the comments, so please do comment and let me know like what your energy is, because man, this was also a little difficult for me to decipher, to be honest with you. All right, pile 1. So thank you so much, my loves, for tuning in, and peace. All right, so pile 2, let's dive into your energy and see, why are people intimidated by you? All right, also for part 2 of this reading, what are they scared to message you? Check out my Patreon, guys. You can support my Patreon. All right, so let's see, pile 2, why are people intimidated by pile 2? Why are they intimidated? We have the rescuer in reverse though. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have athlete in reverse. Okay, are all the cards in reverse in this? No. Okay, all right, so pile 2, your energy is coming through as the rescuer. Okay, people are intimidated by you, pile 2, because there's something about you that is very heroic. Okay, yeah, with the athlete here as well at the bottom, right? There's something that is very, very like, people find a lot of strength in you. Like, they see a lot of strength, a lot of your abilities to be able to support others in crisis. Okay, people have seen you like help them when they were in crisis, when they were in darkness, or it's like you do some kind of a profession where you could be like a lifeguard, or you could be into sports or martial arts, or you know, like you keep up with taking care of your body and things like that. Okay, so people are intimidated that even though like you take care of your body, yourself, your strength, right, and you act out of love towards people without any expectation from them, they sometimes fear that they might get too used to that, like too used to your energy, to the point that they will get hurt if they come close to you. What? Yeah, like pile 2, it's like people feel that, yeah, you are the source to the lack that they feel within themselves. Okay, whenever people come across you and your loving energy, your strength, your support, the way you take care of others, provide for others, you know, you're there for others, it's like people assume things about you, that are not true, which is that because you're so powerful, because you help people or protect people or are there for people, that people might get codependent on you and you might control them. Very interesting. With the athlete here, like you might judge and control them in some way. Okay, I could be picking up strongly for this pile. I'm picking up a lot of masculines could have picked up this pile. Okay, but this could be a feminine and the masculine energy as well. Okay, you could be in a powerful profession as well. Like you could be someone, like I said, who's physically fit. You could be into rescuing people in some way, shape or form, or you could be like a psychologist, a counselor. You could also be a judge. You could be in the legal system or justice system in some way. You could have like a very powerful profession. Okay, and it's like people feel that because you emanate so much power and you also are there to like give and love on people, people feel that like your giving and your loving is like coming from a place of wanting to also like eventually control them or eventually keep them needy for more in some way. Okay, so people are like scared to like or intimidated by that. People are intimidated that you might like control them or keep them like in a cage of some kind. Okay, I mean, I give out very honest messages, guys. I don't sugarcoat stuff. All right, so if you are offended by my messages, you can definitely click off, right? But I have to give out what I see here. Okay, but there's something something that's also intimidating about you, pile 2, is that people, it's like people do not believe the front that you're giving. So people feel that you're giving a front of like you giving them something, but they feel like you want something more in exchange or you want something in exchange from them, and this intimidates people. Like it's a bit intimidating for them as well, because they don't know what you might ask for or what you might want in return for the kind of favors that you do. Pile 2. It's like, for example, if you're a judge, right? Pile 2. You're a judge, right? Now there are people who could be like criminals and you handle those on a daily, right? So you can read people. You have an ability to read whether a person really needs the help or they don't, or they are just acting, right? And there's something very intimidating about the fact that you can see through them like that, to the point where even if like a person is acting needy or acting like they need money, acting like they need your support, or acting like they are the victim instead of the culprit or the criminal, right? Like people get intimidated by your ability to see through things due to your experience, due to your strength, due to your perseverance in your profession. Okay, and due to your ability to keep fit and take care of yourself. Like there's so much intimidating about you. God damn it. It's your body, it's your intellect, it's your ability to like read people like a book. All right, and when people truly are trustworthy, you really like love on them, you really support them, you really provide for them, you're there with them through thick and thin. But for people to get close to you on that level, or for people to truly like get into that space with you, that sacred space with you, they have to act with integrity, or they have to act from their righteous morals. Okay, because you can get worse than them. Like you can be worse than a criminal if you have to be, in order to trick that person. Wow. So people are intimidated by this. Like people are, if for example you're a judge and like there's a criminal in front of you and this person is rich, right? This person is wealthy and they want to like pay you money in order to like, you know, maybe reduce their sentencing or whatever it may be. It's like they are even scared to ask you for the bribe, ask you that would you take bribe, or how much would you take, like, because you really trick them. If they want to play with you, you really trick them. There's something very moral about you though, like you don't take bribes at all, especially if someone is extremely cruel and mean and deserves the punishment. But if it is someone that is like, you know, trying to be very over smart with you, you will like destroy them. You will take all their money, or you will like trap them in a way where they cannot like rescue themselves. 𝗵𝗫𝗂, you're powerful, alright? What the hell? Let me know in the comments down below who you guys are. 𝗵𝗫𝗂. Like, you think of ideas that have never been thought before in terms of how to save people, protect people, rescue people, but you can trick them into believing that you're rescuing them, especially if they are like over smart, or they act like they are all like, you know, they are the winner, or they want to win even though they have been very cruel or mean, nasty. And so like, if you're a judge, like you have a track record of like giving sound judgments, like people respect you in your profession. Doesn't have to be that you're a judge only, right? You're a very good judge of character, 𝗵𝗫𝗂, and that intimidates people. Like, people get intimidated that should they ask you for help because you see through them. You will ask them certain questions about maybe certain factual questions, right? What have you been doing for your job? Like, why are you not working anymore? What happened at the workplace that, you know, they had to kick you out, right? And why aren't you looking for another job? Why don't you know how to make your own money? Why are you asking me stupid questions? Like, there's something intimidating about you because you are helpful, but only to people that need your support, or your family, or your loved ones, your close ones. You're not someone who would just keep rescuing people for the sake of it. Okay? But if someone is lying to you, you catch them like single-handedly. You have caught people a lot in their lives. Alright? And that's very triggering to people. Like, for example, if you're a reader like me, right? People would be scared to like come and like book a reading with you or ask you questions, because again, you can see through them paying you in order to hear sweet nothings, but you're like a very truthful reader or a very honest reader, and you also see through who is at fault or who actually is the culprit. It could be the person who's paying you, but they want to like hear some sugar-coated words, and you're not going to deliver that. So they're intimidated to like come to you, because when you say the truth, you speak the truth, it reaches directly, like it creates some kind of a vacuum here in the heart, which is scary for people to deal with. 𝗵𝗫𝗂, alright? So let's see. 𝗵𝗫𝗂 spirit. Why are people intimidated by 𝗵𝗫𝗂? We have grief, okay, but in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have frustrated in reverse. Yeah, like, I feel like your energy is very, please don't cry in front of me. Please don't cry in front of me and fix your life. Please don't give up on the aspect of yourself that can still fight. You have it in you, right? If someone like comes to you with like a sad story, 𝗵𝗫𝗂, or someone tells you about like something that like is, and they're acting about it like something that is very sad or traumatic, and they are making up stories about like certain traumatic events in order to appear like the victim, in order to appear like, you know, that they need your help and they need you financially, or they need your support. Like, you can see through it immediately, or you can, yeah, like you are a very good judge of character like that. I also feel like if someone tries to like tell you or give you death threats that, you know, I'm gonna like end myself if you don't help me, 𝗵𝗫𝗂, you're like, okay, do it. 𝗵𝗫𝗂, damn. 𝗵𝗫𝗂, this is like a truth assassin. You're like a truth assassin, or yeah, you don't play about truth, 𝗵𝗫𝗂. You don't play about it. Okay, we have the 5 of Cups again. People cry to you a lot, or people want your help, like they are constantly grieving to you. People constantly like want you to like help them in some way, rescue them. And again, you have rescued a lot of people when you see that there is a genuine need in their heart, right? If you, for example, you are in a position of power, right, and people are asking you for help, when you see that someone is genuinely needing help, you go out of the way to help them. I'm hearing you go out of the way. You don't even expect them to pay you back. That's the amount of love you have for people, where you don't expect them to pay you back. But oh wow, I love this about you, 𝗵𝗂. Like, damn, this is beautiful. But it's like nobody can play you. Nobody can play that beautiful heart of yours with manipulation, with emotional manipulation, right? With like acting like a victim emotionally, just because they want your support and your love or your guidance or whatever. All right, there's something very fierce about you in that manner. Okay, you'll fight someone. I'm hearing like if someone tries you too hard, you'll fight them. Like 6 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Okay, you could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. 𝗵𝗂 spirit. What is intimidating about 𝗵𝗂? We have the 8 of Pentacles. I can't show you half of the card here. This one. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck we have 7 of Cups. Wow, so many Cups cards here. You could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as well, or you could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. Okay, so why are people intimidated by you, 𝗵𝗂? Is again because of that fierce stare, like the way that you stare into people's soul. When you stare at them, your eyes, 𝗵𝗂, like, oh my goodness, people want to like hide. People are scared that you will see in their eyes and you will know the truth. Look at people. If you see them in the eyes, or if you're a reader, if you read their cards, or if you are in a powerful position and you deal with such people on a regular basis, or whatever, like it could be whatever, right? Or you're a leader in some community and you have a lot of experience with people and them needing help and genuine help, right? Versus people who are manipulating you to need your or take from you, take extra from you, or steal something from you, whatever it may be. It's like something about you is very, very gruesome to them. Like with this snake here, that is very aggressive. Look at that, right? You turn your backs very quickly to like people who are trying you in the worst way. Okay, you have come across a lot of darkness in the world. Okay, you have come across a lot of people like that because you have been through a lot in your past where you had to rescue yourself. Okay, you had to save yourself from a situation. You had to strengthen yourself, your will, your willpower. So when you see people like giving excuses or making excuses about their life, it's like it's you being able to see through them that they are confusing themselves, like they are delaying their own progress, their own success. You know, nobody else is getting harmed by this but themselves. And people are intimidated by this. Like people are intimidated to like emotionally express in front of you, or like look into your eyes and lie to you, because you're like a human lie detector, or like you have worked very hard to understand the emotional quality of people or the way people express themselves. You've studied that, or yeah, like there's you have a gift, 𝗵𝗂. Okay, you have a gift of being able to really say whether a person has genuine intentions or whether a person is just playing. Okay, so people feel that they want to come close to you because again you give from your heart, right? So you give a lot and you give like generously and you don't even expect anything in return. But to get to that land, that treasure land, a treasure island, I'm hearing, it's like they have to pass your staring contest, or they have to pass your truth telling session with them, where you are just studying every little detail on their body, face, micro expressions, everything. Okay, their body language, the way that they are emoting themselves, Everything is a tell for you, like how we play poker and we say that there are telltale signs that someone and their expression is giving what hand they have, right? You could be a great poker player, like you have a great poker face as well. Something about your poker face is very intimidating to people. Okay, pile 2 spirit. What is intimidating about pile 2? We have the talisman. Okay, talisman. You are destined to succeed. Pile, wow. People are intimidated by your success, your destiny. Your destiny is like big or huge. You're meant to be known worldwide, or you're already known, or you're slowly getting known because of your secrets are safe here. So yeah, the way you protect the secrets that you already know of, people can trust you, people can count on you, people can actually rely upon you. So the people who are actually against you or trying to manipulate you or trying to come at you in the wrong way, man, they get this fierce energy from you, like your eye contact, your lie detector energy, like everything about you it's scary. Okay, because they know that you are successful, because you have successfully solved cases in your life, you have successfully helped people in need who have been in genuine need. If people tell you that they don't have money at home, you would literally like travel to their home, like let's go, let's just hop on my bike, hop in my car, let's go to your place, right? You might like search certain things. What bank account do you have? Like you have certain ways of really finding out the truth, and before you know the truth, you do not care, but it's like you will not rescue someone. Okay, and people that you genuinely love, like it's like you have their back no matter what. And everyone wants to get in that space, but then they get intimidated by all this energy that you have in order to defend yourself. It's like a fortress. You have a fortress outside of you, right? And there's something athletic about you, so you could like work out or take care of yourself. They feel like you will punch them in the face. Pile 2. They feel like you will punch them in the face, like you will just, yeah. Okay, maybe you could have had an accident in the past. You had to like recover from an accident, maybe because of the position that you have. No matter what comes your way, like you are destined to succeed. So it's like no matter who tries to like sabotage your life or try to take you down, because of the power you have, the level of like the level of reach that you have, the level of network that you have, it's like they can't take you down, they can't keep you out. You keep coming back up, you keep thriving, you keep like succeeding even more from how much you were before. And this intimidates people, like they can't put you down, or they can't keep you pressured down in some way, or they can't create like pressure on you in any way, because you know how to rescue yourself and the people you love from any situation that can harm them in any way. You have worked hard to protect yourself in that way. Okay, you could carry certain talismans with you as well, and you could know a lot of people's secrets that can actually destroy their lives, but because they are genuine, you protect them. And whereas there are some people's secrets that I feel like are not safe with you, okay, because you know how to use those secrets to like threaten someone if someone tries you hard in some way. Pile 2. Alright, wow. So yeah, Aquarius energy coming through here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, Capricorn, Aquarius, Capricorn cusp, 10th house, 11th house stelliums, alright. Could be Virgo as well, 6th house. Yeah, so this is something that I'm getting for you, pile 2. Let me know in the comments down below who you guys are, my loves. Wow, I'm so like I am intimidated by this energy, but I know that you know that I am genuine. I don't know why I need your approval suddenly. Okay, so people like are intimidated that will you approve them for something, or will you like give them a yes, or will you sanction their request, or yeah, people are like intimidated by the fact that you have this power to do it and you handle it beautifully. You handle it with morals, righteousness, ethics, principles. okay, that have helped a lot of people, that have saved a lot of people. People find you to be very sweet as well, okay. Yeah, so this is what I have for you, pile 2. Let me know in the comments, all right. And since my birthday is coming up, you can check out my Amazon wish list and gift me certain tarot decks and oracle decks. A lot of you have been asking for the links, and it's given below in the description box as well as in my community tab. You can also check out my Patreon, okay. Part 2 of this reading will be on my Patreon for the people who are looking for this topic. What are they scared to send you? What message are they scared to send you? That's something I'm going to channel on Patreon as a part 2 of this reading. So do check it out if you're interested. You can also donate to me through my PayPal, all right, given in the description box below, my loves. Yeah, and you can book a personal reading with me through my Etsy in the description box. I'm kind of scared of you, pile 2. I want to like just give the information and run away to the next pile, because I'm like, damn, pile 2. All right, so thank you so much, pile 2, for tuning in, my loves, and peace. Hey, pile 3, welcome. So let's see, what do people find intimidating about pile 3? All right, let's see. Pile 3 spirit, tap me into pile 3. What do people find intimidating? Why are people intimidated by pile 3? Detective, interesting. Some of you could be coming from pile 2. We have the servant at the bottom of the deck. Okay, pile 3. Why are people intimidated by you, pile 3? Pile 3 people are very intimidated by you because of your ability to unmask people, okay. I feel like the way you unmask people is also quite different, because the way that you unmask people is by being very giving, very loving, very delightful to them initially. There's something very service oriented about you. You could be in the service industry in some way, you could be providing services to people in some way, but there's something very hospitable about you. There's something very comfortable about you. So when you are when you are with people and you have your space with people in some way, it's like there's a free flowing conversation that happens. And I feel like the way you get people comfortable is by, you know, serving them, or by cooking for them, or by you know, inviting them to a space where they could see you doing some work or doing some things, and they feel comfortable like being with you, being around you, right? And because of your nature of giving and being of service and having such a free and loving heart, and people seeing that about you, they feel that they can open up, that it's safe to open up, that it's safe to you know, put down their mask in some way. Like, you are very non-judgmental, right? So the fact that you basically have that aspect is something that makes people open up. And then you observe certain things about people which they cannot see about themselves. Like, you unmask them because you are non-judgmental. It's like people automatically let their guards down or let their mask off. And that's when you are able to, with your psychic powers or with your observational powers and with your intuition, be able to understand the truth behind why they behave the way they do, or why they want certain things from you, why they want you to serve them, why they want your love, why they want your services, why they want your kindness, whatever it may be, right? But people get intimidated whenever like you're being very like open and free flowing and loving, because they feel that there's something, there's a hidden motive behind you giving to them, or you serving them, or you being welcoming and open to them, okay? Like, they feel that they have to wait for the other shoe to drop, but then you don't show any signs of like any other shoe dropping, because you're just being yourself, right? because I don't see you having any like agenda towards people. It's just that you are giving, but from a space of you wanting to observe what happens when you truly give, what happens when you're truly loving and authentic and genuine. That's how you approach this. And people get intimidated by that. Like, people get scared when you are like very free flowing and loving and giving, or when you are providing your services in some way. Okay, you literally could be like a cop, okay, or you could be a spy, or like you love watching thriller movies or reading spy novels, or those things, you know. So there's something very intuitive about you, but also like your powers of observation are like unmatched, or the way you observe people is also like scary to people, because it's like people initially, when you serve them, when you love them, when you give to them, they feel like you are naive, or you are gullible, or you are like happy-go-lucky, or there's something like very innocent about your giving, okay. But they realize that when you are giving, you also are able to study them. You also are able to observe certain things about them that they cannot see about themselves, and like you hold a mirror up to them about who they truly are, you know. And it's like with you, 𝗶𝘃𝗃, like that quote, I'm hearing that quote, I am not who you think I am who you think you are. That's the quote I'm hearing for you guys, 𝗶𝘃𝗃. So that's your quote towards people. Like, if you think that I am one way, that's because you are seeing me through your eyes and you're projecting on me, rather than you actually seeing yourself in me. So if you see me as someone who is loving and giving, and yet you feel like I have something like to manipulate through that giving, then that's you. It's you who is like that. It's not me. In fact, I'm just here to show you a mirror of who you are. That's your energy, and that intimidates people, because you mirror their insecurities, or you literally start mirroring their shadow qualities at times, or yeah, something about that is coming through here. For pile, we have 2 of cups, but I'm not taking that. Let's see. Pile, no, this is not the deck to use. Hold on, I'm using this deck first. So pile 3. Pile 3. What is intimidating about pile 3? Like, why are people intimidated by pile 3? I feel like there's something about like you also like there's this aspect of you which is again very giving, like I said, right? But when they get to know you, and when they see their own insecurities mirrored through you, or their own manipulation or hidden tactics mirrored through you, it's like they then want to paint you in a certain picture, right? But they can't, because you speak your truth, or you lay the truth out there about others, but also about yourself. You also prove otherwise. Like, if people are projecting on you, there is receipts and proof of you being otherwise. So it's like, wow. So I'm hearing you have like evidence to back up your truth. You have proof to back up your truth. You are not someone who is just giving from a state of innocence and naivety, right? You're giving from a space of, I'm giving, but don't take advantage of me. I'm giving, but don't cross me. I'm giving, but are you ready to give as much? Are you ready to step it up as much? And people are intimidated by that, because people don't know how to be like, people don't know how to have morals just like you, or integrity just like you, or not be a liar like you, as in like you. Interesting. So that is people projecting on you that you are a liar, but you're not. You just have great powers of observation which people cannot match. Your intuition is on point every time. Every time you say something, it comes true, or it is meaningful, and that's what people get intimidated by. Like, you, no matter what, you figure out the truth in some way, shape or form, and you do it by giving to people and noticing and observing their behavior after you give something to them. Like, what are they doing with that? What are they doing with the love that you gave someone? What are they doing with the money that you gave someone? And you can figure out the motives and the character of a person by you giving to them and testing them to see what they do with what you're giving. And this intimidates people, because like, whenever you are like loving and giving and delightful, they don't know with what intention you're coming. Even though you're coming from a pure place, people are scared. People are scared of being observed by you, or people are scared of being found out by you. Okay? You also are able to study other people who are giving. Like, what place are they giving from? If someone wants to give to you, you're very observant, and you can observe, like, why are they wanting to give to you? Right? Because you give from a genuine place, but when someone is giving to you, then you have to really observe what they are giving you, why they are giving you. And this intimidates people, because again, you are able to see their micro expressions, or you're able to study their body language. Pile 3 spirit. Hateful. Okay? Yeah, people have been very hateful of your loving heart, of your generosity. But you still come from a place of love, I'm hearing. Because you understand pain, and you understand that hurt people. So there's a very deep understanding of the psyche here. You could have read certain psychology books. You could love reading books. You keep yourself updated with knowledge or information that can be helpful in being able to serve others. So people are intimidated by the knowledge that you have and the knowledge that you possess that you do not give as well. So you do give certain things, but there are certain things that you hold back, and people are intimidated by like exactly what information are you holding back. Okay. Again, with the hateful here, like, people get very hateful towards you because of your ability to see the truth or unmask people. And even though like people have tried to break you with this hateful energy, like people have tried to break you, I see violence here. People could have tried to like be violent towards you, or abusive towards you, or misuse their power over you, control you, dominate you. People have tried to like break you, destroy you because of your loving heart, because of your giving heart, right? So people thought that you would always remain like that. But since they did all of that, it's like you are the living evidence of their darkness or their shadow. You are the living embodiment of their shadow, things that they suppress within themselves, which is that loving heart. Okay? Because they want a slave, with the slave card here. They wanted you to be a slave, because you delight in serving others. You delight in giving from a free place, from a loving space. You keep giving, right? You could be an empath for some of you, but it's like people wanted to enslave you because of your giving nature. And when you did not give to them like they wanted to, at their time, at their convenience, at their place, because you know certain truths about them, and now you distance yourself, people get like triggered and they start hating you, or they start like spreading rumors or gossip about you, not realizing that you are like a detective and that you have receipts against them, or that you have certain evidence against them that could destroy them, and that makes them hate you even more, because you're showing them a mirror, you're showing them their darkness by distancing yourself from them. Or yeah, at the bottom of the deck we have guilty. Yeah, you make interesting. It's like you remind people of their guilt. You remind people of what they are guilty about, what they have done that they shouldn't have done to you. You are like a living example or a living embodiment of what a human shouldn't have done to a person like you, who is such a loving, kind, generous being, right? But you don't victimize yourself for it either. Like, you have empowered yourself through such situations, and that makes you dive even deeper into your heart. Even though people have wanted to break your heart, you dove deep into your heart, deeper into your heart, to be able to give even more from your heart. And that makes people like feel guilty, or people feel that you might expose them, or like reveal their dark side to others, or reveal receipts that you have collected on them to others, and they want to like destroy you. Okay, blameworthy, responsible, at fault. Like, you make you intimidate people because you remind them of what they are guilty of, what they should be guilty of, and what they are responsible for. You make people responsible for their ish. You don't take responsibility for others' hateful nature or others' negative or shadow nature. Like, you show them their shadow. You make them face themselves. You make them face themselves. This is very intimidating to people, because then you can remind people of what they should take responsibility for, especially things that they are guilty about. You remind them of that. You could have been in such toxic relationships, or a particular ex of yours could have been very hateful towards you. They wanted you to be their slave, but you empowered yourself through great powers of observation and studying them, and through your intuition. Okay, you speak your truth, you stand on your truth, and this intimidates people. So it's like you cannot be destroyed or broken no matter what, because through such an intense hateful situation, you are still alive, or you are still living to be an example for others who have been through something like you. So you have a great purpose, and people are intimidated by that, because there are many other people just like this ex of yours who have done this to so many people who are just like you. And it's like you have realized your purpose of blowing a whistle on these people, or like letting people know how hateful a person can be by observing them, right? You remind people of their power. We have the Judgment. Wow, that's your calling here. Your calling is to speak your truth, to let people know about the sound judgments that you make on people, which is not based on any bias, because you don't victimize yourself in any situation. You see these situations as them empowering you, and you speak your truth about these things. And this is intimidating to people, because if you have been through this and you haven't ended yourself yet, or if you haven't like gone into like psychosis, or if you haven't like hurt yourself, it's like that's intimidating to people, that like, man, you did it. How did you do it? So the people who are like this are scared. People who are guilty are actually scared of your wrath upon their life, but it's not your wrath, it's the divine's wrath upon them. Okay, I'm hearing that people who don't even believe in karam or karma, once they come in your life and they do you wrong, do you dirty, and they face the consequences of that, they start believing in that. They start believing in karam. Okay, let's see, pile 3. We have Knave of Wands. You have been through a bloody battle here. Okay, a battle of blood, like something about your blood. So it could be your family as well. This could have been a toxic family member in your family as well, who could have had very like negative intentions towards you since you were born, or they had evil eyes on you since you were born, since you were a child here. With the Knave of Wands, that's like Page of Wands. You were a very passionate child since your youth. and you had a high calling since your youth, and this family member was jealous of that. They wanted to destroy you. They wanted to create a bloody childhood for you. Something about blood here is coming through very strongly. People are intimidated because even since your childhood you have been like tortured in this way, and you didn't give up on yourself, and you have like a lot of stories to tell about the darkness that goes on in family dynamics, and people are intimidated about this, or people are intimidated by like your passion to keep going no matter how many obstacles are thrown at you, no matter how much hate is thrown at you. It's like now you decide to go into darkness, or you decide to delve deeper into the darkness, because now you're not scared of it anymore. You have been broken enough times to now look at it in the eyes and face that, face the darkness within, right? We have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah, you have taken all the swords out. You are healing yourself. We have the Tower in reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's like the kind of story you have to tell. Pile 3 is something that's very memorable, or you're a very powerful personality. All right. You're someone that never gave up, no matter what obstacles were thrown at you since your childhood, no matter how much people around you tried to betray you, or tried to backstab you, or hurt you. They tried to create a lot of emotional and physical wounds on you, battle scars on you. They tried to battle you when you were not even young enough to defend, like old enough to defend yourself, or that aspect of your brain was not developed to protect yourself. People hurt you at that phase. People hated on you. People were vengeful around you since you were very young, because they wanted to get vengeful on someone else around you, or a family member around you, or a family member themselves could have wanted vengeance from you. You have dealt with the energy of vengeance at a very early age, and you have grown up with an intact heart and an intact soul, and that intimidates people. Like that itself, hearing that and understanding that and knowing that, like it scares people. It makes people feel guilty, and they feel like panicking, right? Panicking because karma can drown them anytime. They feel like they can I don't know, like they can end anytime, or they start feeling guilty. People who do you wrong start feeling guilty about what they have done, and this is intimidating about you, because when people want to come at you in a wrong way, they don't just have you to deal with, they have spirit to deal with. And this is something that everyone around you realizes, or people that have done you wrong, they realize this immediately. Okay. You have had to heal a lot from the past. You have had to let go of certain unworthy feelings that you accumulated due to other people hating on you for no reason, right? Hating on you for no damn reason. You never realized, or you never understood, like why people hated you so much, or why people were jealous of you, or why were people spiteful towards you, why they wanted to spite you. But that was because they wanted to like destroy your heart and your character. And you stood up. You chose to hear the spirit. You chose to listen to your faith in the universe, faith in whatever you believe in, and that intimidates people. Like if you can come back from that, pile 3, then I'm guilty. I'm guilty for complaining for little things or small things in my life. Okay. Pile 3 spirit. What about pile 3 intimidates people? The zodiac signs I'm picking up are Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Scorpio is very strong here. Pile 3. Pile 3 spirit. What are people intimidated about pile 3? Why are people intimidated by pile 3 here? The key. Locked doors can now be opened. I feel like people could have stolen your house from you with the key here. Or it's like with this information that you have now, with the experiences that you have been through, you can open like multiple doors in order to benefit for yourself, or in order to, like, for example, if someone stole like maybe a $1 million home from you, I'm just giving an example, right? Like, with the key that this whole situation has given you, you can open like 10 different doors where you have the opportunity to like buy $100 million houses. That's what I'm picking up from your energy. Like, that's intimidating, pile 3. That's powerful yet intimidating. Okay. Locked doors can now be opened. It's like whatever people were trying to lock away from you, whatever secrets people were trying to keep from you, you have a key to every secret. You have a key to unlock every secret in their life by entering their life. This intimidates people about you because you have the ability to be able to observe them in order to make a key about their life in some way. At the bottom of the deck, we have Maiden, a new relationship blossoms. People are intimidated by your beauty, your charm, your looks. Okay. People are intimidated also by your ability to attract relationships due to your looks, due to your charm, your charisma. People are also intimidated by the person that you will be in a relationship with. And the person that you will be in a relationship with is someone who can open a lot of doors for you. And someone in your family knows this, maybe since your childhood, and also your beauty. So like they could have been jealous of your beauty as well as like your ability to see through things or unmask people. And hindrance in reverse. Fate has blocked this path for you, but it's in reverse. Hindrance is in reverse. So all your paths are becoming unblocked, or because you heeded the call of the divine, all the doors that were locked are opening up for you. Instead of you giving up on yourself, you never give up on yourself. And this is the reason why the divine is gifting you and will be gifting you for a very long time. And people are intimidated by the fact that they could not block this for you, especially your family members. Okay. They cannot block you from having a new relationship as well, or being happy in your love life or your marriage or whatever it is that you dream of. People cannot block you. You're unbeatable, pile 3. You're unbeatable. You are unbreakable. You are immune to destruction. People are intimidated about that. You're immune to destruction. Your immunity to destruction is intimidating. No matter how much you see through them and unmask them, they will not know certain truths about your life unless you trust them enough to let them into the secrets that you have, not only about yourself but about others, or the things that you have observed and the knowledge that you have gained and the keys that have been given to you by spirit due to the experiences that you have had, the richness of them. Pile 3. Alright, my loves. So I think I mentioned the zodiac signs. Cancer is here as well. We have Taurus as well. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is also strong here. Alright. Wow. Powerful pile. Powerful. Alright. People are also intimidated because of the revenge that you have been through in your life, that you could get a revenge on others, or you could have taken a revenge on others but you chose not to. And the power that you have to choose not to take a revenge, no matter how much people have been spiteful and revengeful towards you, and maintain your purity of character, it's intimidating. It's powerful, man. This is true power. This is not the power that is, it's not something that you show off. It's something that's felt. So now it's like, because of these experiences, people feel your power. They don't have to hear you speak about your power. They feel your power when they're around you. They feel the doors that you can unlock for yourself. They feel the intimidation. You don't have to speak of it. You just have to be and be present there and exist, and people are intimidated, right? Because what you are doing with these experiences is, again, you are listening to your calling, and maybe you're a public speaker, or you are someone who is out there in public, or you are, you're open about certain aspects of your life, or you helping certain people, like you could be in the service industry, like I said, right? But you're helping other people unlock doors, and that is helping you unlock yours as well, and this is intimidating to people. All right, pile 3. So this is what I have for you, my loves. Wow, this was powerful. Let me know in the comments who you guys are. I mean, I would be so grateful to know you. You are a part of my soul tribe, my soul fam, okay? This is definitely the energy here. So let me know who you guys are. I would definitely get to chat with you and get to know you. That would be an honor and a privilege of mine. Pile 3, I'm so proud of you, my loves. You have no idea, okay? I'm proud of you. God damn it. Like, trust me, you have no idea how proud I am of you. So pile 3, check out the description box below if you would like to give back to me. My PayPal information and my Amazon wish lists are given below, and my birthday is coming up on 4th January. So if you're interested to give or gift me something, then my links are there in the description, my loves. You can also check out my Etsy shop for personal readings. In case you want to book a personal reading with me and you resonate with my readings and my messages, you can check out the description box for that as well. And my Patreon, my loves, for part 2 of this reading of what are they scared to message you. All right, this could be about your person, the person you're crushing on, and things like that. All right, so thank you so much, pile 3, and do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace, my loves.